What's up, guys? So this is completely unscripted. I just have a few things that I want to say regarding struggles with veganism. So I run a free support group kind of community on Facebook. It's called my Vegan Girl Gang. And what I do in there is I basically just talk to other vegans from all over the world. It's vegan women, plant-based women empowering other plant-based women. There really are no requirements except that you are transitioning or you are vegan, of course, so we're all on the same page. But I ask them, usually on a weekly basis, like, what are you struggling with most right now? And one of my girls said that she struggles with calling herself vegan because of the negative lashback or the negativity that is basically associated with that word. And while I definitely see where she's coming from because I've dealt with that for the whole 2 years I've been vegan and when I went vegan for 2 years in high school, I also kind of disagree with not calling yourself vegan because you're worried about the negative connotation, because, you know, sometimes I'll interchange plant-based versus vegan because if people don't know what vegan is, I'm talking about my diet specifically, I'll just say plant-based because that's easier. Your diet is full of plants. That's what it means, just whatever. But I think that we need to be proud that we're vegan and not have to worry about what the mainstream people think. And honestly, veganism is rising like crazy, which is really amazing. Like all over the world, new brands are coming out. New, like, Beyond Burger, I think, just is in a new restaurant. Like the Impossible Burger is spreading as well. It's becoming a lot more I think it is becoming more mainstream, and it's not a diet. It's not, you know, cool to be vegan. It's a lifestyle, and I truly believe that we need to embrace, as a fellow vegan, if you are watching this, let me know if you do agree with that, because I think that any diet, anything you talk about in your life, or whatever category you consider yourself, like if you consider yourself a feminist, that's a huge trigger word. Like, I'm a feminist, I definitely am, and I also studied feminist studies, and I used to be ashamed to say that I was a feminist, or I used to be ashamed to say that I was feminist studies major, because people would always be like, what the hell does that mean? Like, do you hate men? You know, there's always stereotypes associated with it. But when I became unapologetically a feminist, when I became unapologetically vegan, it's because I did so much research and I became so passionate about it, and I became a resource. I just really just talked about it with passion. And I wasn't super aggressive about it, because obviously that's going to fit in with stereotypes, but I was just super passionate about what I believe in. And I think that you need to hold your ground, because people are going to see that you're being ridiculously consistent with your lifestyle. You're educating other people, you're sharing resources. They're going to see that and they're like, oh, okay, maybe this vegan thing isn't so insert stereotype there, you know? So I do think that we have to really step up and just be very unapologetically vegan, very unapologetically feminist. Like, whatever you're all about, spread that to the world like wildfire and let your passion shine for that. So that was my main thing, is I really think that we need to be unapologetically vegan. I think that vegan is now becoming a more positive word. It definitely is a trigger word, but that's how I find my tribe too. Like, I love looking up vegan recipes. I love looking up, like, some people will say they're plant-based, but they're not actually vegan. So I really don't know if those words are interchangeable, so it could be a little bit more confusing. But I love looking that up. Like, vegan recipes in Texas, or like, you know, I can actually look up places that I'm traveling to and I can find them on Instagram, or the Happy Cow app. I can look up things in my area and you can narrow it down by vegan or vegan friendly or vegetarian. I think that word has a lot of power. So stand in your vegan power, be unapologetically vegan. I hope that helps you guys. I haven't done a Vegan Girl Diaries in quite a while, but I just wanted to share that little tidbit, and I really didn't plan this at all, but just wanted to speak from the heart. I'm about to go grocery shopping. And that's a whole nother story that I want to cover, is going grocery shopping and avoiding that slaughterhouse section, aka the butcher, and how emotionally draining that can be as a vegan. We talked about that in my community. We have a lot of stuff going on in there. So if you're not in there already, make sure you join. We would love to have you. Vegans, transitioning vegans are more than welcome. Happy Friday, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.